Well, hello everyone, welcome back to the Soybean Experience channel. As per the title, today's video is going to be a makeup starter kit. It's pretty much just me recommending products for people who are just getting into makeup. I'm going to make a generalization and assume that people who are starting to get into makeup are around the 15-16-year-old age. I personally didn't really get into makeup until I was 16, but I know people are getting into makeup a lot younger, like up and coming new makeup channels are like starting out as early as 13, and to be honest I didn't even know what mascara was when I was 13, but that's not the point. All the products I'm going to recommend to you guys are from the drugstore. In Australia we don't have as wide of a drugstore range, so all the brands I am going to recommend are going to be able to be found in Australian stores, i.e. Priceline, because Priceline's has the most, largest range of brands, I guess, available. The first foundation I'm going to show you is the L'Oreal True Match foundation. I'm in the colour N2 Vanille. What's great about this foundation is that it comes in warm, neutral and cool tones, so it matches so many skin types and it goes to really dark skin colours as well. It blends really nicely, it gives kind of a medium to full coverage. It's just an all-round really good foundation. Everyone needs to try out this foundation, please. The next two foundations are from Bourjois, the first one being the Healthy Mix Serum and the second being the 123 Perfect Foundation. I would recommend both foundations for oilier skin types because it does dry quite matte. I know people who use both of these foundations who have dry skin and they still love it as well. This one is a gel foundation. It says it lasts 16 hours. I don't think it lasts 16 hours, but not a lot of foundations do. For both of these, I'm in the colour 52 Vanilla, yes. The 123 Perfect Foundation helps you combat dark circles, dull complexion and redness because it has yellow, mauve, and green pigments in it which help cancel out, the different colours on your face. I just checked how long I've been recording this video and it seems like this is going to be another really long video again, so I'm really sorry. Next is concealers. For blemish sealing concealers, I'd recommend the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer and the Maybelline Superstay 24-Hour Concealer. For this one I'm in cream, and for the Fit Me I'm in number 20. They're just really full coverage, do the job. I feel like they don't slide around at all. If anything, these last longer than most of my foundations do, and they are just a really good coverage and do their job really well. For highlighting concealers, I've got the Maybelline Dream Lumitouch Highlight Concealer. This is in the shade 1 Ivory. And the other one I have is the Bourjois Healthy Mix Anti-Fatigue and Radiance correcting concealer, and this is in 51 Light Radiance. Both of these are super pigmented and they go on really well. They do their job, they highlight like nothing else. They cover all the bags and purpleness and horribleness that I get from being on Tumblr at 4 AM in the morning, so, good things. I don't have any highlighters from the drugstore because personally I have never found a good, highlighter that's available in Australian drugstores, so I'm not going to recommend a highlighter to you because I'd be lying, but feel free to use the highlighting concealers and then just put them on top of the cheekbone and blend them out and they can do the exact same job. The first blush I want to recommend is the Rimmel Mono Blush in 001 Santa Rose. It's not necessarily a pinky colour. I'm going to see if it will... Yeah, kind of. It's not really focusing, but it's not necessarily a blush colour. I feel like it just adds kind of just a natural colour to your cheeks. Again, that made no sense whatsoever, but I just find that if I want a blush that has a no blush appearance, I would reach for this one. The second blush I have is from Maybelline and it is the Fit Me blush in medium pink, and to be honest I bought this because I saw Grace Helbig had it in one of her sexist videos, and so I was like, you know what, Grace always looks really lovely in her videos, so I'm gonna go get it too. And since getting it and putting it on my face, it actually reminds me so much of Grace Helbig. I don't know, when I look at myself in the mirror, I just think of Grace Helbig. But anyway, it's a really nice, just kind of natural pink colour. And there's nothing really nowhere else to describe it. It's just pink. It does have pink shimmer through it, but it's not obvious enough to be like shimmer, shimmer, shimmer. It's just like a nice glow. Bronzer is again one of those products that I haven't found a really great one in the drugstore, but one I would kind of settle with is the Maybelline Dream Terra Sun Bronzer. I have it in Tiger, but I feel like they have renamed them, or they have done something different to these. It does have gold flecks through it, so probably not the best for contouring, but it has a nice packaging though, because it screws off and screws on, so you don't have to worry about it travelling and then the case falling off, but that's a bronzer I'd recommend. All the powders in the drugstore that I have tried, I have absolutely loved, so I'm not going to sit here and go through my powder collection with you all. But the one powder I'm going to recommend is the Essence All About Matte Fixing Compact Powder. The reason I'm recommending this over the other ones is because this one's only $5. For the eyebrows, I've only got one thing that I want to recommend to you, and it is the Rimmel Professional Eyebrow Pencil. I did have it with me, but to be honest, I have no idea where the hell it's gone, and once I turn the camera off, it's probably just going to reappear in my lap. So I'm really sorry I can't actually physically show it to you, but it's just a pencil. For eyeshadow bases, I don't have an eyeshadow primer that I want to recommend to you, because to be honest, once again, I don't really like any of the primers from the drugstore. For eyeshadow bases, I'm going to be recommending the Maybelline Color Tattoos. I mean, who doesn't love these? My three most used ones are Inked in Pink or Pink Gold, Barely Branded, I nearly dropped that, Barely Branded, and Bad to the Bronze. I really like wearing pink on my eyes, surprisingly, so that's why I really like the pink one, but the other two are quite neutral shades, so that's why they're really good everyday colours. They go on really nice, they don't crease, they're really pigmented. You guys have heard like a million things about these anyway. This is from Essence. This is their Sun Cloud Glamour To Go eyeshadow palette in Long Beach. These are so pigmented. They are all shimmery though, so bear that in mind. These are really pigmented. They're really nice for kind of everyday looks. They cover a wide range of eyeshadows. So I feel like you can get a lot of use out of this. I definitely did when I first got this. It's a really nice beginner palette, and you know, it costs like what, $5? I forgot one item for eyebrows. This is the Essence Lash and Brow Gel Mascara. I use this to kind of just hold my eyebrows in place to stop, you know, it flying in all different types of directions, and to hold the colour that I've just put in. So you can see that the tube's gone kind of icky, but this only cost me like $3 I think, and it does an amazing job, so I'm more than happy to, you know, repurchase this again. For eyeliners, I'm going to recommend the Rimmel Scandalized Waterproof Kohl Gel eyeliner pencils. The ones I use most often are black, obviously, nude, bronze, and taupe. They last a really long time, they're really pigmented, they go on really creamy. All good things, really. I found that they're probably one of the best eyeliners in the drugstore. For mascaras, I have quite a few mascaras that I want to share with you. Well, I actually had another one, but I don't know where it's gone. So, 5 out of the 6 mascaras that I wanted to show you are all from Maybelline. I've got the Colossal Cat Eyes, 3 of the falsies, the last one being the one that has the blue on it, and Maybelline The Rocket. They are all just really lovely lengthening and volumizing mascaras. They last a really long time. I feel like they hold a curl really well. You know, Maybelline to me probably has the best mascaras in the drugstore. They have such a range that it caters to every single need of, like, their collection of mascaras on sale are the best. And I would seriously just recommend every single mascara from them because they are amazing. The last mascara I want to show you is the Rimmel Lash Accelerator Endless Mascara. I actually accidentally bought this in brown instead of black, but to be honest, it's dark enough to be a black, so I don't really know why I told you that. But I'm actually wearing it on my lashes today, but I feel like I'm not sitting close enough for you guys to see anyway. But it's such a nice kind of everyday mascara. It does add length, but it doesn't necessarily add a lot of volume, which I like for an everyday look. The last category I want to talk about is lip products, and as you can see, I have quite a few to recommend to you, so I'm not going to go too in depth into it, but I'm just going to recommend, you know, brands and names. So first off, Bourjois Colour Boost Lip Crayons, glossy lip finish stick things. Red Sunrise, Peach on the Beach, Fuchsia Libre, all amazing. Hydrating, amazing. Smell amazing, have beautiful pigmentation, last a really long time, stain the lips, so none of this kind of rubbing off business, and for Bourjois they're relatively cheap. For people who aren't as confident with kind of opaque lipsticks, I'd recommend the Maybelline Colour Whispers and the Revlon lip butters. In the Whispers I have Who Wore It Redder, Lust for Blush, and Pink Possibilities. My three favourite from the Revlon lip butters are Raspberry Pi, Berry Smoothie, and Candy Apple. Both brands of lip products are just really hydrating. They have a really good pigmentation without kind of looking overpowering, so they can be really nice for an everyday look and help you transition into wearing kind of bolder, more opaque holding lipsticks. So definitely give them a try if you're wanting to step up from just kind of lip glosses. I'd really recommend the Rimmel lipsticks from the Kate Moss range, both the long lasting and just the normal one, so the long lasting matte ones and the normal ones. My three favourite ones are 05, 03, 06 and 07. They smell amazing, they last a really long time, they're really creamy, and they're really kind of hydrating and moisturizing while still being dry at the same time, so you don't feel like you're just pushing product around on your lip. The last lip products I want to recommend to you are the Rimmel Apocalypse. These are for the people who don't like reapplying throughout the day and don't have the time really, and that's me most of the time at uni. So the colours I have are Luna, Apocalyptic, Big Bang, I think this is Celestial, Stellar, and Nova. This last one. Ooh, that fell. That's Nova. They're really hydrating. They are so pigmented. They're pretty much just a liquid lipstick. They apply like lip gloss, but they have the pigmentation and staying power of a lipstick. I thought I'd also recommend some brushes from the drugstore, because why tell you about all these like amazing products and not tell you anything about applicators, I guess. So the one brush range I recommend from the drugstore, and I think everyone can guess what it is. Yep, it's the Real Techniques brushes, and they are not the cheapest brushes in the world, but they are amazing. They are probably like some of the best brushes I have ever tried. The ones I use most often are the Real Techniques Expert Face Brush, the Blush Brush, domed shadow brush, and multitask brush. The one clean brush that I have. They pick up product but they don't soak in a lot of product, so you don't have any wastage. They clean really well. Taking them travelling, they aren't the nicest brushes to be taking travelling because that's a bit bulky, but what can you do? I'd sacrifice a little bit of space for these brushes because they are amazing. That is it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching so much. Leave some comments below of any kind of makeup products you want to recommend to me, or any drugstore products that you think would be good for people beginning with makeup. Don't forget to go check out all the videos uploaded in the past week. Check out all the links below. Go follow us on Tumblr and Twitter, Instagram. What else is there? Me and Ellie have a blog. Have blogs, not together, separate blogs. But until next week, I'll see you guys later. Bye!